moments have changed the world.
Hello, and welcome back to the world of assassination and the trending contracts. And today's contract, Hitman Modern Warfare 2 Part 2, set in Berlin, and the contract ID is up on the screen now for anyone wishing to follow in my footsteps, and of course has been supplied to us today courtesy of Contracts Agency. So on to our briefing. Hitman 47, I'm sorry. As the General, I'm deeming you as a danger and liability to the ICA. It doesn't have to be like this. Just surrender to the Hitman team I'm sending to take you in. I wish you well, Agent. So today we have 5 targets, all of them very familiar faces, with no stipulations on how we dispatch them or what we wear whilst we do so, so we have a free map. So for today's challenge, we will be starting in the chill out bar, and we're going to have a remote magnetic gas grenade stored up in the overpass, and we'll be bringing with us a vial of lethal poison along with our silenced pistol.
I got a ticket in my locker, but I don't want to...
So right from the start and off the bat, we need to change disguise, and the reason we started here is because it puts us very close to the disguise we need, which is the bartender pink outfit. And we're going to now make our way to the far end of the chill out bar and poison this glass here on the last table. We're then going to vacate the area as Agent Davenport will be along momentarily, and he is an enforcer, as are all of our targets. So we're just going to move away a nice safe distance. We're going to head over to the biker bar, vault over the barrier, and then freeze while we wait for the camera to pan away before we take out the camera and make our way up onto the club roof. And up here we can get another change of disguise and pick up our gas grenade. So once we're up on the roof, about this time Agent Davenport should be sampling his drink and dropping like a stone. That's what you get for wearing shades at night. You would have seen the poison vapor if you weren't wearing your shades. So target number 1 taken care of. Agent Thames is target number 2, and if we're quick enough we can just get a shot off underneath that concrete cylinder that is suspended from the crane. That should get Agent Thames's attention if he's not too far away or if he's not too close, and once he walks underneath it we can just shoot down the concrete cylinder on his head, and that's our second target taken care of. So now we really do require that change of disguise, and we're going to take one of the club security guards, namely the guy just over there. So we're just going to make our way down onto the club roof, grab the can of spray paint, and we're just going to wait for Agent Green to move away, and when he does we can then throw our spray paint out by the door there, and when our victim goes to investigate we can hop out the window, circle round behind him and render him unconscious. We're going to hide his body in the dumpster provided in the stairwell, and then we're going to take his outfit and we can then start making our way down into the club area itself. So we've got quite a way to go. It's a number of floors down. This is a old nuclear facility, which means we are now heading deep underground. So we're just going to head all the way down until we get to this floor here, which is just above the dance floor. We're going to run all the way down to the far end, ignoring the camera. We will be dealing with the surveillance system later on. And just here by the walkway area we will find Agent Banner, and he is accompanied by a couple of tech crew members. So we're going to turn off the fuse box on the wall grab the hammer from the pile of plywood, and when the tech member comes round to investigate, we are going to wait until his colleague finishes her cigarette and turns away, and then we're going to render our friend here unconscious, retrieve our hammer, grab our friend, and we're going to hide him in the crate at the back here. Now at this point, Agent Montgomery, as usual, is about to get in our way and slow things down. So we're just going to wait right here. There is Agent Montgomery right now, and I will look forward to killing him in a short while. He often gets in the way. His routine is quite a large area encompassing and quite time consuming, and wherever you go he seems to end up as well, much like the Constant. So once Agent Montgomery has moved away, we can then re-trip the fuse box on the wall. This time round we're going to turn it back off again, or back on again, whichever it was, and when the second of the tech crew comes to investigate, we can then render her unconscious, once again retrieve our hammer. We're going to drag her and put her with her colleague in the crate right at the back here, and now we are free and clear, as we know that Montgomery is not going to be around for a while, to make our way out onto the walkway, and we're just going to throw Agent Banner straight off and down into the dance floor. So that's 3 targets down with 2 more to go. We are now going to go and wait right. Actually, we're not going to wait right here. We're going to wait on the other side. This was my original plan, was to just wait there for Agent Montgomery to return. Now we've left Agent Banner's gun on the walkway, so we're going to hide this side. So when Agent Montgomery returns with his bodyguard will spot the gun, or Montgomery, one or the other. Either way, Montgomery's bodyguard will take the gun away back across the walkway, leaving Agent Montgomery himself vulnerable to us. This is for all the times you have ruined my runs in the past by being on a stairwell as I'm running up or down it. So we're just going to quickly render him unconscious and drop him also down onto the dance floor after he bounced off something there. I didn't see what. So that leaves us with Agent Chamberlain. Agent Chamberlain is down on the dance floor area. He's quite a tricky one to get hold of out in the open, as for the majority of his routine he is in amongst the crowd on the dance floor. So what we're going to do is make our way down to the dance floor, not utilising the stairs just to our right. We want to go back to the original staircase we entered this floor from. So again, not worrying about the cameras just yet. We will be dealing with them momentarily. So we're now going to make our way all the way down to the very bottom here and into the security room. There is Agent Montgomery's personal bodyguard just putting away the Agent Banner's weapon. So we're just going to pass through the room while he had his back to us and wait out in the corridor here. Once he leaves, we're going to open the doors and throw our hammer into the room here to attract the attention of one of the 2 guards in the security area. My first attempt failed miserably, but this time round we've managed to alert one of them. So the guard will get alerted, he will come along to investigate, and when he does, we can render him unconscious. I'm going to use the hammer because this guy can be a little bit tricky. As you can see, he's this time just walked in and stood still. At other times he walks in and rotates to a position where you just can't get behind him. So once we have him unconscious, we're going to grab his gun, deposit him in the crate provided, check on the position of Agent Chamberlain, who is currently nowhere nearby but is heading this way. So we're going to very quickly render the other guard in the security area unconscious with our hammer. Remember to grab his gun as well. We don't want to leave any traces behind. We're going to drag this guy and place him with his colleague in the crate provided. And then all we have to do is make our way back into the security room, select our silenced pistol. We're going to take out the surveillance system. There we go. We're going to shoot the plug socket on the floor here and then shoot a hole in the water cooler. And that will either alert Agent Chamberlain when he gets close enough, or he will not get alerted and he will just walk in and pass through the puddle anyway. For the purposes of this video, he manages to get alerted from quite a distance. As you can see, he was right on the other side of the club there, but somehow knew that there was something going on in the security office. Unfortunately, curiosity killed the cat, and you were probably better off not knowing what was going on in here. So that's our final target taken care of. All that's left for us to do now is to make good our escape, and the nearest safe exit is just on the other side of the dance floor. We're going to cut behind the DJ booth here to avoid the cameras and enforcers, and we can head straight out of the basement exit. So there we go, part 2 of Modern Warfare 2 taken care of, and we have eliminated all of our targets according to plan. Thoroughly enjoyed taking out Montgomery once again, as it does get rather annoying. We get our silent assassin rating because nobody saw us commit any crimes. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.